Downtown Atlanta, the man himself called the street Sodom and Gomorrah. There, for the second time, a gun was pulled at Henry.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again. And I think in our last episode, I was narrating my escapades in the drug business in the US. And today, I want to continue in that light, and I want to specifically share about a very narrow escape. You know, now that the drug business was at the time so much so that even the importers didn't want to get to the end game, the buyers, because that's where normally bad things happen. Because you could get killed and be dispossessed of the goods. But what I did was I felt like I could outsmart the system. For the most part, I would send somebody that will deliver the sample. And I had buyers in different cities in the US. I had in Chicago, I had in New York, I had in Washington, D.C., LA, Las Vegas, and everywhere, Atlanta, Georgia. And on this instance, there's a man that one of the buyers in Atlanta, Martin Luther-King Boulevard, he had a shop there. And he was owing us money, so I went to demand for the money. And so while I was there, an argument ensued. It got heated. I was insisting that I wasn't leaving without my money. And so eventually, him and his brother was there. He pulled up his gun. And I continued to wrestle with them physically. Martin Luther King Boulevard, if you know anything about that place, is Sodom and Gomorrah. It's the type of place where every evening you hear gunshots and people get killed. And the authorities didn't do much about it because it's supposed to be a very bad neighborhood. So these people could have killed me and nothing would have been said of me. But somehow they did not pull the trigger. Instead, I left there with half the amount that were being owed. And the man told me that I was a crazy nigga. And then I left. And at this point in time, it was the time that several of these couriers that were working for us, it seemed like somebody rang a bell, and quite a number of them were being arrested. Some were sent to come through Paso, different entry points. And because I was fortunate that I had a middleman that interfaced between me and them, and so when they would get arrested, they would mention the name of the middle person. I had several aliases, and the middle person would now mention my name. Sometimes it will be Jerry, sometimes it will be Tony, sometimes it will be, different names. But at the end, the authorities were able to nail it down to me. And this was at the point where I was like, there was a vacuum in my heart, and I was searching for a way to fill this vacuum. And I was like, is this all there is to life? How can you seemingly have it all? You're buying, suits costing $2,500, Maori shoes, $1,500. And $100 silk boxers and all. But yet, all the flashy cars, penthouses and all, but yet there was no peace, no enduring peace. Any form of happiness was fleeting. And at this point, I was partying every day. So God helped me. Let me backtrack. I went back to school after being out for 15 months. And in a year, I was able to graduate with a degree in business administration. And then as I began to seek for the meaning of life, and I felt that my cup was full and it was time to leave the United States, I began to make arrangements to ship my things to Houston, and a port in Houston, and to go to Detroit, where I had a nightclub. A raining nightclub in the city of Detroit, Michigan. And in the next episode, I will begin to tell us whether I ended up coming back to Nigeria or what happened. The Lord bless you as you tune in. Thank you.
Martin Luther-King Boulevard, downtown Atlanta. The man himself called the street Sodom and Gomorrah. There, for the second time, a gun was pulled at Henry. Close range. As you heard him say, that was a place that people died every night and the government did not care. What stopped those people from killing Henry and disposing of his body and nobody would know about it? Invisible hand. There is a God who is in charge of our destiny. All those riotous living, somebody was keeping a watch. God was keeping a night watch over Henry's life. Where it ends up, he's going to tell us. People, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. On this channel, you hear what is really, really the truth about life. And how you can get out of that tight corner where your choices have placed you. Jesus is the answer. Thank you for tuning in again today. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Encourage us by sending us your comments. Send this video to other people, and God will bless you.